You know, the Nets are 12-6 in the 18 games he's missed. Sorry. It's okay if he doesn't want to get vaccinated, that's his choice, but the Nets have to find, other players, because, they can't just stick with Kyrie, who's going to be there some of the time. They have to have someone that's going to be there all the time, not just, Kyrie, and the person who really loses here is KD. Think about this. He left the Warriors, who are now the best team in the West at 10-1. And now the two stars he joined have significantly less value. Harden is not the same since the rule change. Kyrie is not dependable at all. So KD is the one that really loses here. He left a great team in the Warriors, who are now thriving, and he joined a team with an independable Kyrie Irving and a declining James Harden. That's a tough position to be in. I would not want to be Kevin Durant at this very moment at all. Alright, so Michael Irvin said that what is it? He said that the Niners have to start Lance. They have to start getting him in the games, now that they're at 3-5 and struggling. I don't disagree. They are not ready with this roster that they're rolling with right now. I would throw Lance in there and see how he does, They got 3 big division games coming up. 2 against the Rams. 2 of which are against the Rams, alright? So it's not like it's 3 division games against nobodies. It's 3 division games against the Seahawks, who will have, what's-his-face back by then, Wilson. They'll have Wilson back by then. And, the Rams, who are just getting better and better, it seems like. Think about the 3 teams the Niners beat. The Bears, who have a rookie quarterback. The Eagles and Lions. 2 bad teams. That is not a good resume. So, I would make a change in throwing Trey Lance in there. I don't know what the Niners are thinking, or Kyle Shanahan. But, if I were throwing in my 2 cents here, I'd say throw him in there. Alright. But back to, OBJ eyeing certain teams, he's a bigger brand than a playmaker by now, he doesn't have to, but, the good thing is, with the teams that he's looking at, the Saints, Packers, and Chiefs, it looks like, although I am getting a story that he may be looking at the Rams, too, so I don't know. On all of those teams, he won't be a number 1 receiver, because Cooper Kupp's having a historic year. Packers got Devontae Adams, who's arguably the best receiver in the league. Chiefs got Tyreek Hill, one of the best in the league. And the Saints got Alvin Kamara, who can just do just about everything. He doesn't need to make big contributions. Just, show up in the big moments. Much like Von Miller to the Rams. You don't have to do anything crazy. Just show up in the big moments. That's all you gotta do. No one's asking much of you. So, I'm not too worried about him in any sense of the matter. I think he'd be a great fit with Peyton and Belichick's offenses, Like the way Belichick and Peyton run their offenses, I can see OBJ succeeding in that. But, there's a lot of possibilities here. There's a lot of possibilities in the offseason, too. Because think about it. Think about the big names that can go in the offseason this year. Just on a trade, Rodgers is very possibly gonna be out there. Like, especially if the Packers don't make a Super Bowl, it's very possible Aaron Rodgers is out on the trade market. Wilson could be out there. And Watson, if any team wants to take Watson, if any team gets desperate, Watson could be out there. And the thing is here, there's not a good draft class this year. There's no big names. There's a few guys that I like, but there's no quarterback that I'm going to jump at, There's no quarterback that I'm going to be like, first overall, that's my guy. Like, there's no guy that I can see having a Justin Herbert rookie year, So, like, Rodgers and Wilson getting traded is a huge possibility. I honestly think the Packers are going to have to win a Super Bowl. Like, even if they make it and lose, I just don't see... what is it? I don't see him coming back after that. I just think he's pretty much done with the Packers. I think he already has one foot out the door, So, I mean, I would not look past that thing. Alright. Let's get some music going here.
I'm a software engineer.
Alright, sorry here. Gotta let it load up real quick. But, Wilson might come back this week, but I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. He did, he don't forget, he expressed, frustration with him, with the Seahawks organization. Oh, here's some music. Okay, I'll just move on to this. So Pete Carroll says that Wilson looks pretty good in practice. He will, all I know is Seahawks lose this game, they go down to 3-6. I know Wilson will have no part in being part of a losing franchise. I know he's gonna make sure he's gonna do his absolute best. Like, he's not gonna do a James Harden thing where he literally tanks his way out. I know he's going to try to make them a winning franchise, but if they're not, there was a story that Seattle took a call from the Bears where the Bears offered a haul. There was a story that they took a call for Wilson. Now, if I'm recalling correctly, what I said was, I don't think they should trade him, but they should listen to what they could get for him, But, I could see him getting traded. Nothing at this point would shock me. Wilson wanted to get traded. They took a call for him. And if this is a losing franchise, if Wilson looks at a losing franchise, he will say, I don't want to be in here. Alright, back to Michael Irvin saying the Niners need to start Trey Lance. I agree. You gotta make a change here. You have 3 wins against 3 teams below 500. Nothing you're doing is very impressive. And other than that, you're just losing, and you got some key games coming up. I'd make a change now. I'd move to Trey Lance. That's my take on it. Alright, so Devontae Adams has been recruiting Odell, and Bruce Arians. Like, so far, the two guys that have actually reacted, the two players and coaches that have reacted, to Odell's being in free agency. Adams has been recruiting him. Bruce Arians is saying the Bucs will not pursue him, which does not shock me. The Bucs have enough. But if he joins up with Devontae Adams, he won't be a number one receiver. But he could contribute, like I said, showing up in crucial moments. That would be big. Yeah, but if he signed with the Bucs, you might as well just hand them the trophy by now. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, Tom Brady had like 9 weapons last year, right? Ronald Jones was in the offense. He was actually doing something. You had Leonard Fournette, Godwin, Mike Evans, AB, Scotty Miller, Cameron Brate, Rob Gronkowski, and O.J. Howard. That was 9 weapons last year. Or no. Okay, O.J. Howard was injured, but I remember doing the math. He would have 9 weapons if O.J. Howard was healthy. Even without that, he has 8 weapons. Along with one of the best defenses in the league and one of the best O-lines. Stacked-ass team right there. Alright, so, part of the Warriors win last night against the Timberwolves. The biggest guy in the spotlight was not Steph Curry. It was Andrew Wiggins. This is not a shock to me. In any sense of the matter. You know, whenever he goes against the Timberwolves, he dominates. He shoots 50%. He shoots 50% against the Timberwolves. His highest scoring average against the team is against the Timberwolves. And what do you think his second highest scoring average against the team is? And the second highest field goal percentage is against the team? It's the Cavs, the other team that traded him. So he shows up. Wiggins shows up against the teams that traded him. Other than that, he's an 18, 19-point guy. He's the exact opposite of Westbrook. You know, like, Westbrook is high energy, and he's always running. He has to be told to chill out sometimes. Wiggins is the exact opposite. He's always laid back, kind of just, you know, he has to be told to speed up, like, go, you know, and apparently teams trading him is a way to get him to play better. So, honestly, but think about it, though. I mean, Wiggins it's not like he only does this whenever he plays the Cavs and Timberwolves and then just and then just wets the bed everywhere else, you know? He has a few of these nights every year. A few of these nights where he just goes off, you know? If he continues to have those nights every once in a while, and Klay comes back and is 90% of what he was, they'll be champions. Like, you can give them the ring. Because Klay Thompson does not even need to be the exact same Klay Thompson when he comes back. I highly doubt he will. He's been out for years now. He's had back-to-back injuries. You know, he hasn't even played since the 2019 finals. Last time Klay played, Kawhi was on the Raptors. AD was on the Pelicans. KD was on the Warriors. Kyrie was on the Celtics. All right. He's been out for a while. And, you know, he doesn't have to come back and be his exact same self. Because he's got Curry, who is still playing as well as he was. You know, Draymond